because I'm gonna wait until like Anthony's got like a show with the minerals and that uptown. I'm gonna sneak into his house. I'm gonna move his dolls everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have one 3 feet from his front door, staring at the door when he opens it.
Yeah, that one over there. But I want to say too, what was cool about that time when we took her the other day, is that I tried to cross over a spirit before, and this one here was when that happened, when we heard them coming, and we started saying, "Is that y'all that are coming?" I mean, and you could just really hear their voices. I mean, they were hooting and hollering and everything else, and like I said, I got that feeling just came over me. After that happened, it was so emotional for me, and even though that I hadn't been really connected emotionally with her, like I have my favorites, that I got in here, and she's one of them. Well, actually, they all are, but I don't want them to jack me later. And um, I really, the way I could describe it to Tina was that I got quiet, and it felt like when you go to a funeral,
Right.
and someone that you were really close to, and they already lowered the casket in, and you're just in a moment of silence. I mean, right now, I mean, like it gets to me.
That's one that the final.
Yeah, and you're just sitting there. You're just standing there by yourself, and you can just stand there forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just that moment of you just feel this peace.
You
that,
don't have any time going.
Yeah, that your loved one is okay, and they've moved on, and they're not hurting or anything like that. That feeling that's there, and you're just quiet. You're peaceful within yourself. You're peaceful with everything. That's what it felt like, just like that. I even told Larker in there, I says, "Man, dude, I feel it's like we're at a funeral. I'm at a funeral, but it's okay. She's gone. She's moved on, and I have never felt that before, and something like that, like doing an investigation, or anything of moving or helping
What
someone to move forward.
what I would like to see, and this is just, I hate to say it when it's live, but I would say it anyway. Maybe this next turn that you make in the road would be like towards a mediumship, not necessarily all psychic, but a mediumship, and shoot for that and have an instructor, because
Yeah.
there's people like Tina could go ahead and school you on it.
Yeah. Well, I do have that ability. I just don't ever mention it because I don't want everybody blowing on my phone.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
So I don't put the labels down there.
Brain
Pardon
fart.
my interrupting here, but I haven't seen Mr. Cooper in a while. Hello, Brandon.
Yeah, there he is.
Brandon,
Hello, sir.
good to see you. Now you talk about people that have helped people out. He's the one,
Yeah.
and he's my shaman. He still is, no matter if he doesn't call me back or not. So,
He's doing his thing.
well, he's a Marine and he forgets,
Yeah.
and that's just because he's a Marine. I'm trying to get him to make some comments, but I knew a lot of Marines.
First time we see Brandon in like 5 months on here, and you're gonna dig.
No, he's bigger and he's tougher than me, and he's a lot younger than me. So he could probably clean the street up with me.
But see, for me, that was something that makes what we do just so different. Just so different because it's not about, like, say, for me. When I do, and I even when I did the post, I said on there that I usually don't show this stuff. There's a lot of things I do that I don't video that would be awesome to put on blow me up. And Even though that one I think did get 10,000 views on it,
Holy shit.
and just overnight, that was crazy.
Hey,
And
go ahead.
and huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, and but to experience that, it goes beyond of just people watching us go into these places and have the gadgets and everything. It really made it more deeper. Like, I mean, this is just freaking awesome. I mean, to be able to do that, because I know a lot of people, of course, they're afraid of this or they just don't mess with this. Oh no, I don't want to mess with this or nothing. But um, like I said, it's not just going out there, man, and just oh, there's a spirit, oh, there's this, or we got this coming through our box. That was actually someone that moved on, that was released from something negative that we have no idea about, because we don't know exactly how all this stuff works once we pass on.
Right.
And there are things that are not human that are that they do can hold you captive like that.
Look at your messages, Brandon. If you're still watching, look at your messages.
I'm hoping to get 100,000 views when I go on my investigation.
You will, because everybody's been waiting for that for years.
Because I'm gonna be running and stunning. I got my helmet, my football gear going. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Did you bring a parachute too? Gotta have a parachute.
Yeah, just in case I gotta jump off the house, the mansion.
Bungee cord.
I got some
bungee cord.
I just got some kind of exciting news here in the last couple minutes in Messenger. On the 5th of December, our Thursday show is 6 to 8 Central. And it sounds like a perfect date for Mr. John Ozuna is going to be coming onto the show.
Oh, that's my boy. Yeah, the bouncer. That's my man, John Ozuna.
Yeah, he will be on with us on the 5th of December on Perfectly Normal Paranormal Communications.
Great. He's an awesome guy. I can tell you about him. He's an amazing guy, actor.
Oh, he's amazing. Yes.
He's doing he is doing a film with Rihanna Reeves. And he is someone that I might be bringing on to my project as well. For this film that I'm putting together. He's one of the guys that I got in mind to play a certain role.
And I believe he's also now the Bouncer came out last month.
Yes.
And there is a movie, I believe it's called The Boxer, that he's coming out in sometime soon. I don't know, I think they're making it now or maybe next year. But he had something posted about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing, I'm also going to see him at the awards because I'm going to the awards next year. And that's why me and him met in person.
Okay.
Yeah, we met in person.
The weekend that I met Anthony for the first time in New Orleans, that's where we met. We met John.
Yeah.
He was at that Fear Fest down there in New Orleans.
Yeah. So he's great. He'll be a great interview. He'll have a lot to say. He's very laid back, very humble guy.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one that hasn't met him.
We've had him on. I think maybe twice now.
Yeah, we had him on here.
That last time we planned to do like a spirit session with him, but we ended up with like 10 people on the panel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, John had to go, at a certain time, and he ended up having to leave before we got a chance to do it. And so we'll probably do a little bit of that too while he's on. I know he enjoys that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Why isn't the wizard here? This mad scientist. Where is he at?
Oh, I don't know. You send him a link.
Yeah.
He's busy. We're gonna do an investigation Friday at a haunted museum.
Where at?
Here in San Antonio.
What's in the museum?
They just got a bunch of stuff, man. I mean, well, it's like a paranormal museum. So they got their own haunted stuff. I think it's gonna be overnight.
Like Bagans?
Yeah, something like that. Not. I don't think it's
Now,
as big as that, but I mean, it's.
now you changed the image you have. That image that you have up now on your screen over there, Anthony.
Oh, that over here? Yeah, that
The
always
red,
changes.
the,
Yeah,
the redhead.
yeah. She's from another planet.
Oh boy, I
She's
need to
she's
go to
got a
that planet.
she's got the triangle on her forehead.
Let's see if they can tell us what planet she's from.
She's from cartoon planet. She's not real.
He's got
Hi.
to run. He's got to run the box. Drive the.
Hi.
I mean, it's what we usually do, but because of the great guests we got tonight, we're going to stick with them.
Yeah.
See if they want to commentate.
Comment to church. Yeah,
Coming to
You
church.
hear that? He say coming to church.
Yeah, I heard that.
You said that? I just figured those dolls have been talked about enough. Maybe we can get a couple of them to come through. Oh, yes. Oh, man. Today.
About strategy.
Strategy.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I think we should still keep talking on our podcast and just see if we get any comment from the gallery here.
Block letters.
Oh, man.
Hey, what's up with Pete?
They are first.
With Pete.
Yeah, Anthony.
He's excommunicato for me.
What?
He's excommunicato for me.
Oh, being cut off with you? Okay. That makes sense. I mean, Kato. Oh, dude. Yeah, I think I've seen him once, and then Sydney, I don't see a lot. Once in a while, I'll see her on TikTok.
Yeah, she's excommunicato for me too.
Okay. Yeah, you know, it's that world, paranormal world's crazy. You know, it's like I don't understand it. That's why I fled away from it. You know, because it was just too much.
Yeah, it's in everything. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's business, everything. It don't matter. It's just the way it is.
Nothing's taken for granted.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's insane, but
That's why when I said that about mediumship earlier, it does make all the difference in the world. And when you don't follow your daily ritual, whatever it happens to be,
Right.
you could end up really losing out.
Spreading.
yeah, I can dig that.
Even your thoughts, how you handle yourself,
Cowboys, which
everything all the way down the line.
Yeah, I have Cody Coldwell coming on the show on Sunday. Great actor. That's going to be a great show, and I'm planning on having Elite Deets on my show too. She played in The Exorcist. She played on Desert Fiends with me and some other actors. So don't be surprised when you start to see these. I'm starting to get connected with all the big A-list actors, and I'm going to bring a lot of them to the show.
How about Mickey Rourke?
I'm thinking of Donald Baldwin.
Okay.
Donald Baldwin. When I get to LA, there's so many other ones that I'm going to bring to the show. Hopefully, if they
Is he the one with the dark hair? He's not doesn't blonde, is he?
He changes it to blonde or black depending on what character he's playing. He's
Real quick.
but right now it's blonde.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause he's doing a movie with my friend Mr. Snow. And he is blonde now. Yeah.
it's unbelievable. I'm so glad that you're getting it off the ground and you're running. You know,
Yes, the other day I had Lee Waldron on my show. He did he was on Nightmare Elm Street, he was on X-Men the First Class, he was on let me see, I got it right here. He was on The Last World, Spider-Man, End of Worlds, Jarhead, X-Men, Scream 2, and Jurassic Park.
wow.
He was on my show. I got like 2,200 views on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, within 2 days. So that was good to have. Hi, Liz.
It's
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, well, that's one of my goals in life is to be in some sort of an X-Men style movie.
You're already the X.
I know. That's why I need to be in one. My low energy.
I mean, with all the people you guys know, you guys can make your own film. You know?
I think so.
Anthony got all the cameras. You guys got cameras. You just need someone to direct it, someone to help produce it, and get it going. An editor.
Well, we actually do all that.
That's what I'm saying. And just have someone
Well,
write a script.
I've been trying to piece together a little at a time. I'm making a kind of a short film where like spaceships and that are involved, and the pilots of the spaceships, the voices are going to be actual spirit voices that have come through my equipment talking in it. So,
Well, if you need a pilot, you got one right next to you.
Well,
I don't know how steady he will drive the spaceship, but Craig will drive it.
no,
I'll give it hell.
I didn't know you drove anything, Greg. I thought you were just a ride along with the mail delivery.
No, when I used to fly over there.
No, you flew, actually piloted?
No, I was on Huey.
Yeah. Man, that job would have sucked.
It was just a little bit.
To be a mail deliverer in Vietnam would have been horrible. I think.
Somebody's got to get it out.
Well, I know that, but damn.
So we gonna start some trouble now? Or what? Now
Yeah.
we already got her.
I got all these spirit over here talking up a storm, man. I got it at a lower volume, so it's not so overwhelming, but I can hear them. They're all talking.
Yeah, 'cause I like to rattle cages.
Start the rattle. See if
Hear that guy?
I need to get one of those little rattles. I wanna
Start
get
the
one of
rattle.
those
See if the
flutes.
snakes come out.
Oh, Miss Liz. So nice to see you.
Hey, Liz.
Yeah.
Hey, Carol. What's up, Carol? I'm doing good.
500? Do you hear that? All the spirit here?
Yeah.
It's only
It's 500 here.
He said he told me to. I don't know what he's talking about.
cute.
What is this Virgil business up there? Do you see that?
That's
tell Greg.
that's Reggie's favorite guy.
What's that?
That's Reggie's
Don't
favorite
tell.
guy.
See the one where he says, "Don't tell Greg, Reg, otherwise he will be."
Yeah, Virgil's always up to something.
Virgil. When are you going to learn? Very nice.
He's being funny, talking about his current date, and didn't want me to tell no one, but he's like commenting it in the public.
Mm-hmm. That makes no sense, but so be it.
Oh, hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me get this real quick.
So you looking for a subject, Anthony? A topic?
He just left the room.
Oh, did he? Disappearing act. That's the topic.
Maybe he had to run the potty or something.
What topic should we do?
There he is.
Spirit?
He's back.
That was my new toy that I got.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What do you see? This is pretty cool.
Oh,
It's my second one. It's from Mexico. It comes wrapped in a leather deal.
What does that? Oh,
Yeah, clay.
Oh, what's on the bottom?
It has it on there.
it's like a skull. It's like a
Yeah.
skull. And what is that for, Anthony?
You're not supposed to blow them in the house. It does a screams. What it does. It's the Aztec warriors. It was said that the Aztec warriors would have them, and they would like, I guess maybe hundreds of them would have them on and blow them at the same time, scare the crap out of their enemies.
They go
But
into
it's all-
battle and they'd all
Yeah,
scream.
but it's also said that it'll also disperse negative spirits, or it can call them depending on what you're using it, how you're using it. But that's pretty cool. This is my second one now. The other one's the tiger, or that not the tiger. Yeah, whatever that is. Downstairs.
Tell the queen that I'm going to need two more of those octopi.
Yeah, we got them.
Okay.
Maybe this is
I'll send you some pictures.
right.
Okay. Of the different colors, because the one that I have right now is this one with the tiger's eye
Yeah,
that I'm holding up.
yeah. That was cool. Those are cool.
It's a podcast. You want to be play sweet?
Fine.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? They're talking about what we're doing. It's a podcast.
I wonder if I blow in there, man. If I blow in that hose with a whistle.
Hold on tight.
Yeah. I'd be careful with it.
Hey, what did you say about that?
That could have some stuff in there that has been dead for a long, long time, and it'll come back to life.
Did you say, Anthony? What did you just say about that item?
If I blow into that hole,
But who used it?
Right.
no, it's an actual skull.
Yeah, if you took
If I
it,
blow in that skull.
Right, but I mean, which?
Oh, it looks like a raccoon or maybe a possum or something. I don't know.
that's possum. That's a possum.
Because somebody over the fire said Aztec.
Oh no, that's the death whistle. That's an Aztec
That's
death
a death
whistle.
whistle. But if you went ahead and you dipped that in polyurethane,
Yeah.
it would seal it all up. It would probably be a lot better for anybody who was going to use it. I would say.
But I got to do something else today, Reggie.
What's that?
I finally got to drive the vet again.
Oh, cool.
How's it running?
Just like it was. A little kitten. Finally pieced it back together.
Yeah,
You guys, okay? I love you.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
okay.
It was nice talking to you guys, and nice seeing you again, brother. You know, it's always, you guys have a good show tonight.
So it's gonna come automatic, like every show. I'll be sending one to Vic, one to Anthony, and Greg, like every show. So if you guys ever want to just pop in, you always can. You know,
Why did you say
Anthony,
Greg?
if he's ever around, this is like one show in the last 15 I've sent him a link for.
All right, you guys have a good night.
Oh,
All right, Vic.
We'll talk very soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.
White.
I just had to take a break, Dredge.
A break? What's that?
It's like Greg was talking. I was going to bring that up too. To other fellow investigators. Anybody's been in it for years. I mean, we don't realize. I never realized it till now. This is actually one of the. It's never hit me this hard where I started actually thinking about it. It's like, well, man, dude, you do go out into a lot of places. It's kind of like if you work at McDonald's or a burger place, you come home smelling like. When I used to work in the oil field, I would come home smelling like oil. A diesel, whatever.
Hold on a minute, guy. I'm going to turn the volume down real quick.
What's wrong?
Give feedback.
Well, that's my point. Is because of what I said before. It makes so much more sense to think about you've been on this direction for a long time, and now you're there, and you've got all the time on the planet to go ahead and go about these places, and it seems like you're just trying to do it all in a year or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's been an accumulation since I started. I mean, since I really, really started way, way back. And like I said, all these places that we've gone to, even from the very beginning, we were introduced into it in a way as a team into some really heavy duty places, sacrificial places, conjuring up deities and stuff. We got thrown right into that pan. I mean, I remember one of our very first investigations. That was rough. That's the one that nailed me, and then here, we go into all these places here also that because you get used to it. It's like anything, you get comfortable with it, and you just keep going and going and going. But you don't realize what it's doing to you. It is affecting you.
There has to be some sort of rule. There has to be some sort of measurement where you can do so many of those, and then you have to take a break.
Yeah,
because you have to worry about your own soul. You have to worry about your health.
Yeah. You got to cleanse. I mean, you got to take a good old spiritual bath, man, because it's like and of course, we get caught up in it because, especially, like for me, I moved into a candy store, and I'm a fat kid in this candy store, put it that way, I guess. And
that's a great way of putting it, because
I'm trying to gobble every candy there is out there and try new ones that I never tried, and it did start taking its toll after a while. I didn't realize. I mean, I know we're strong and everything else, but we're constantly getting bombarded by spiritual things that are way stronger than us, smarter than us, and eventually it's all going to accumulate together, and it's just going to start weighing you down. And
I felt that way at the Confederate cemetery that we were at that one night, and Christy was going to film me, and I was giving the names off the markers, and then each one of them had a Confederate flag on it. It was just beautiful, and everything was lined up to a T. There wasn't anything where you have one stone here and one stone there and one stone over here and two facing this way. There was none of that. Everything was just regimental. And I thought, boy, this place I could see coming in here, and if I did it my way, that I would stay there for quite some time.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stories there to be told.
See, that's what I've been doing too. Like when we used to come down here, I used to come down here for 4 days, but I was always in a rush because I'm limited on time. So I'm trying to hit everything. And I said, man, I hope one of these days I can come down here and do one location and just stay here and just, milk this till I'm done with it, and so that's what I started doing. But at the same time, like Devil's Den, the one that when me and Reggie and Ace went into,
right?
When I had the cloak on, that's a whole nother area of a whole nother world. This different than the forest and different than every place is like. So you're getting bombarded by everything that's been done there, which there has been sacrifices done there. So that energy is still there. So you're going to get that, and you come back home, and then you go somewhere else, and then you get bombarded by that. And I mean, it did. It's something that I love to do, but at the same time, man, it's like, God dang.
You got to start thinking about your maintenance.
Yeah.
And not only yours, but lurkers and anybody else that's with you on a lot of the heavy stuff. He's a lot younger, but at the same time, it's gonna take the same kind of toll on him.
Yeah, it does. I call it, what I call it, paranormal. What is it, PTSD?
PTSD.
I call it paranormal trauma syndrome. Paranormal trauma syndrome, something. The way you say it. It's kind of like, gosh, man. But it does. I mean, and then too, like here, I mean, I guess I got all these dogs, but like I said, I got a ton of stuff now. I got more stuff than when y'all were here, and but there's not really anything that goes on. I mean, everything here is pretty much.
What you could do that I think would be really neat, because I didn't see any of them when I was down there. And I'll just mention the word, and I'll say store, and if we leave the chat, I'll talk to you about it.
Storage?
No, I just the word storage is the key. That for the conversation.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to put anything out there that anybody would take advantage of.
Yeah. Well, I am looking for. We've already been looking for another house, because I want to move closer and I want to move into town for our business, and it's just that we're outside of San Antonio, it's from the city. We're still considered San Antonio, but we're 30 minutes from the city. Well, you see where we're at. We're out in the boonies, kind of. We got to drive all the way down the highway just to get out there, and then. We're looking for more of one of the older colonial houses, and but I hope, man, I'm looking for this. I'm gonna get a realtor to find it. I want a basement. I've always wanted a basement, and that's where
there's one right here.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I've always wanted a basement. And of course, in South and West Texas, we don't have basements. I think out here, and I'm pretty sure these older houses have them. These big older houses.
I don't know how they would go ahead and put it together for you. How they would actually construct it.
Well, no,
they use concrete. And,
just buying the older houses from the 1800s.
Yeah,
they're here. I mean, they usually have the basements.
Yeah, there isn't anything newer in Texas that has a basement.
Are they
unless you build it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to build one. I want this. I want one that's just from the 1920s, 1910, 1900s, something like that. And they're a lot bigger. They're bigger than this house. And
Yeah, we had my house a while back in 2000, the one that I said burnt down. It was a house built in 1854, and it had a fruit cellar in the basement. They had like the brick shelves going around.
Where was this at?
It was in Galville, Illinois.
That's you know why that was like that. And we did a whole bunch of investigations through Indiana and some in Ohio, and that was all part of the Underground Railroad. If it was a bigger house, and what they would do is they'd have a room separated in the basement made out of wood with a gate on it or an actual door, and they would have to lock them in there at night because that's where the slaves would come, and they came to their ranch or to their farm, and they put them down there, and everything was cool until it was after the war. It was in the 1880s, I think, that there were 50 people that went into this room, and it had a straw floor to it, and they gave them lanterns. And you know what happened.
Hey, pardon me the last few minutes. I shut everything down and like kind of left the computer for a minute.
What?
No, these upstairs neighbors are so loud that I thought they were killing each other. I'm like, and they're running across. Our bedroom door is shaking while she's in there trying to sleep.
Is this a man and a woman upstairs?
Yeah.
Well, just file a complaint.
I don't know if they have people over once in a while or not, but it's like it's whisper quiet all day long, and you only hear this crap between 10 at night and 3 in the morning.
Well, they must be having a fun time.
You're going to have a fun time when the police start knocking on their door.
Well, you do what you do.
I can't believe that crap, man.
Just put your spirit box up there, man. Put it on the ceiling and just send it.
Oh, I have actually. I was living in a place one time that had the neighbors were playing bass all the time, like all this crazy, like unbelievable bass music, and I strapped my 400 watt guitar amp up against the ceiling of the apartment, 400 watt PV amp, and I ran Slipknot through it at about half volume. Needless to say, the music stopped. But yeah, that was something else. But yeah, these guys are just so rambunctious, and it's only at night. I don't ever hear anything during the day, ever.
That's when it happens, at night.
Maybe they're chasing each other around.
You know, I ought to wait until about noon when I'm home. Like, well, actually, I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow at about 11 in the morning, I ought to start banging on the ceiling for 3 hours.
So you got a lot of work to get done tomorrow, huh?
But man.
Oh, Virgil said he was just kidding. Greg, I love him.
No.
Love you all. That's fine, Virgil. I understood that.
Yeah, we just.
Who's Michael Bloomfield? He said, shared to American Ghost Stories.
Oh, cool.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Stay safe. Thank you, Michael. And for everybody else that's here, that, you know, Virgil's here, Carol's here, Barbara's here. Liz was here. We had Jenny Sullivan from Ireland here earlier. She's always a great lady. And then we have our regulars, we have Nancy's, Noonan Kelly's here, and then we've got Barbara Coop, Brandon Cooper was here. There's a couple. There's Anthony. Anthony was on the comment section.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Bannon.
Yeah, I just started calling them out as soon as I saw them because I had a link.
Maybe he'll come in and join us.
Yeah, block that guy.
Block him.
Hey, Janie.
Aaron and Marion Reed again. Who's here? Who did you say?
Janie.
Did you feel like doing a short spirit session tonight before we end?
That's fine.
Okay.
We could do that.
They're trying to talk. There's a lot of them here, and
okay.
A couple of adults to talk.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Oh, Miss Janie. Miss Carol's all for it. Spirit sessions.
Are you here? Are you here to go ahead and say hello to Anthony?
How are you?
Anthony's here.
I can hear you again. We can hear you. Hi.
How are
How are
you?
you doing? Reggie, that's right.
Yeah, you're safety.
I am the.
You're talking just as much as the other one. But Reggie, that's Reggie.
1,000.
Reggie's here.
Are any of the spirit with Anthony's dolls available?
Rebecca, why don't you put your box on? Okay. Reggie. You want to have 3 boxes going? Rebecca will come in.
I don't mind.
Send her a link.
Huh?
Send her a link.
Who?
Rebecca Yazinski.
Oh, okay. When you said 3 boxes, I thought Anthony was turning one on.
No, I might somewhere. I don't even know where it's at.
He doesn't know where it is. I figured that out before I even said it. But what I wanted to say is, look at this. Look at this T-shirt I got on.
In the rain.
Hi. You're in the rain? Did you say you're in the rain?
Did you see that? You see what that was? It's the Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, it's cool.
I had one that my dad gave to me.
Hi.
Like 2 years before he died, and I still have it
What
upstairs,
place?
but it's got holes in it.
You're a fan? Thank you.
This is
I'm a fan of you.
This is all has to do with the Valhalla project.
I'm your biggest fan.
I
am.
It's mostly all military.
Because you should.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
I don't know if it's okay. Maybe we should ask. We should ask the Wraith if it's okay.
You're here?
He gets pushed over to one side.
Said something about detention?
He's the guest. Is this gonna be right? Is this gonna be right to move him over?
Hi.
Wow. I didn't like that language. Why were you saying
Who
that?
said that about wanting me?
They said more than that.
Hi. Hi. Love you.
Thrive.
So what time do you think is going to be good?
Love you with all my heart.
Came out.
I'm done. Interlude.
Did you turn your volume down?
Hi.
Anthony. I think Anthony's falling asleep.
How many are here with us?
No, I was listening to Reggie.
Plenty of respect. In the apartment. That's right. I'm in the apartment. Come on in.
You see where Reggie is? Where's Reggie?
At quarterback.
Survey.
Come on. You got to talk.
Hi.
Flavor.
Texas.
Yeah, Anthony's in Texas. How many are here? How many can hear me?
I can.
Remember, you're back.
7.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do tomorrow, Wraith?
4.
Can Reggie hear us?
In the apartment.
Bigger for their.
I think
We're here for them.
He's listening through. I can hear parts out of mine. Just right now.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to
Don't
you.
start talking now. We got to go ahead and fix the turkey. We're talking to Anthony.
Tell them
Want to say hi to Anthony? That would be nice if you did. We're gonna have to end with a prayer if we do
Who
this.
said Happy Thanksgiving?
Stronger in there.
You're gonna sit back?
Come on, you gotta come through.
You're warming up.
Or did you all go over by Reggie?
I know. And it's
That's okay if you did.
Hi.
I'm not worried about it. Are you?
Who's over there talking to Greg?
There's not. It's like two. But they're still not coming through real good.
Hi. You did something? You can talk.
Reggie,
You don't know what to say?
Reggie, you got something up there on top of that cabinet. In the mirror.
What?
You see the cabinet in the mirror behind you? And you have all those things on top of it. What's above it?
Are you talking about in the mirror?
Yeah. They're moving around.
real leader.
They shifted. Did you catch them or something? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Reminding you.
You know what we just caught? Kittens up to no good. Get down!
Oh, was it the kitten?
I'm like looking at it going, what the hell is that?
What the
And
heck?
I turn around and there's one of the kittens.
I thought, boy, I got a good capture here.
I debunked it, guys.
You know.
It was a bad kitty cat.
So we got 5 more. We got 5 more minutes.
Value.
Reggie, 5 more minutes.
2009.
1009. Praise the Lord. I heard praise the Lord.
Kitty,
I heard that.
That was
The neighbor.
Kitty. Do you like kitties?
Been a while.
You say hi to the kitty? I got 2 of them. Can you say hi? You can say hi to the kitty.
What's your rest? As long as I remember you, Jake.
I got too much lemon in my iced tea tonight. I think Anthony's sleeping again. He was totally still.
Say amigo.
He's got his head down in the front so you can't see his eyes.
Like to relax.
You wanted to relax?
He's like Clint Eastwood.
Real nice. The 120.
You say good night.
Hi.
Say good night to Anthony.
That's fine.
James.
Who's there?
Come here.
Who is this?
From the mirror.
Mike? Who knows Mike?
Did you just say look in the mirror?
28 is on it.
Who's Mike? Mike, who are you? I saw him move. That's the first time I ever saw that on a live show. You don't
Hip hop and bass. I just heard hip hop and bass.
You didn't see Anthony hook a string up underneath that.
512.
Give it a yank. Make it move.
So can one of you give me your names?
All 3 of us don't like that kind of shit anywhere, though. So, it's real or nothing. I really didn't like when we were in that cave. Or that tunnel or whatever that was.
2024.
That's the one.
Wow, what kind of sound was that? Was that one of the ships? Yes.
It was a storm.
Is there a ship nearby? A starship?
You're trying to talk. Please. I'd love to hear full words, man. Just syllables.
That was a really cool sound. Can you send me another ship signal? I want to hear one of the sounds, one of the frequencies from the ship.
Did you have to get that screen with that angel on it?
No, what?
The one on your side there over by Charlie McCarthy.
The apartment, right.
The red one. That's the light. On the wall. On your wall.
Yeah,
How did you get that?
it's on YouTube.
On YouTube. You buy it off YouTube or what?
Yeah, it's just playing off of YouTube.
So who all wants to say hello?
You got 7 minutes, Rosie.
Hi. I heard that hi. You're shy? What do you mean you're shy? Come on forward.
170.
Hi. Don't be shy. Hi. What's your name, sir? Did you say this is Matt? Revere? You say Revere?
Overtime is 9.
Hi. That's the way. So can one of the spirit that's with Anthony come forward? Hi, can you give me your name, honey? Hi. Hi.
The idea.
What's your name? Can you repeat that, sir? What's your name? I know I didn't hear what I thought I heard.
Barclays, you.
I heard a male voice say devil and a female voice say demon. Is that what I heard?
Good night, Barbara.
Well, can you bring him forward to say hello?
They can't hear him.
People.
People, that's right. Can you bring him forward to say hello?
Take one.
Take one back.
I just want to say hello to him. Hello.
Let's talk to Anthony, Reggie. Let's end this part now. I already put my box away. They're being impolite. He's taking a nap.
Oh,
Pull the plug.
I'm going to shut this off, okay?
Good night. Thank you very much. We love you.
I want you to stay around me, okay? You're welcome to be here all night if you want.
We love you.
Okay.
We'll see you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
She wait.
Bye.
I love you.
Volume down.
What's that?
Awesome. You got it. That's awesome. Thank you. Now we could talk to our boss.
You weren't saying nothing.
Well, I was letting you do your thing.
He's taking his nap now. And now I interrupted him, and he's probably a little irritated.
You might be in trouble, Greg, if he's wanting to start trouble tonight, because you know why? This new StreamYard allows me to stay in back. We can all stay backstage after we end a live, and we can start another live without leaving the room.
You're kidding.
Did the price change on you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was doing right now. I haven't been in here, and I just went and checked it.
It's kicking my butt.
I don't have a StreamYard right now.
$88.99.
Huh?
How much? What?
$88.99 a month.
Man,
I didn't hear that. What was it?
$88.99 a month. If I go to the second plan down on StreamYard, it's $5 less than what I was paying, but I can only stream to 3 locations.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
And so
I just looked at it because I don't even have it. I haven't been on that. I just let it go. So,
I mean, I can't believe how high they made that, but I can't do just 3 locations.
Yeah, you can. I'm going to do 3.
Yeah, but I don't have millions of followers like you do.
What do you mean? Yeah, see, that's what I was doing right now. I was checking on it because I haven't been in here because I don't have it. I know I didn't pay it, and so right now I just checked it. And it's hell no, I ain't paying no $88. 3's enough.
I mean, there's a lot more features, good features to it, but man, for you to get slammed by over $30 a month, nowhere with no warning.
Well, no, the 41, 44, and the 89 are the same. You just can stream to 8 on the 88 and 3 to 44, but you still got all the features.
Yeah, but it was 49, and you could stream to 8.
Yeah, but no, I told you the last time. I said they're fixing to go up on it.
Yeah, it might go down now that the Republicans are in.
Well, I mean, you don't need to go to 8 locations. 3's enough.
No, I do right now.
Should I just do
I
1?
can't pick 3. I got
5.
I've got my YouTube.
See,
I've got 3 groups that you can't just stream right to the group, so I'm streaming to my pages, like my profiles, and one of the profiles has 4,500 friends on it.
Oh, you have a lot. How many pages you got? Now 3.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
When it comes to the spirit stuff, 3. But I've got 16.
Why do you have 16?
Because of the game I used to play. I still play it every day.
Play it.
Every time that you get a Facebook account, you can restart a game with another character. And so I've got tons of characters in this mob game. Yeah. And I've been when I started way back when, I've been the X in that game for the last 10, 12 years.
Well, then you can sue those people in Hollywood they got that guy X in that movie.
Oh.
Right? That's your character.
Yeah, me and Elon Musk are going to have a problem one of these days.
I hope it happens.
It comes to I've got the X before he did.
I hope it happens for you.
Yeah, but I can prove it. That I've had the X much longer than he has.
He may
But
drop.
he named Twitter after me, and he doesn't know it.
He just maybe dropped that giant UFO he's got up there that weighs about 10 million pounds, right on top of your apartment complex, and that would be it.
But that's the cool thing about it, though, is I've had X on my name for over a decade.
Wow.
In one way or another. But oh yeah.
Did you look at any of the other video that we had from up there?
No, I've been like periodically watching it. I haven't been editing, but I've been watching it real close. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on.
If we segmented it though and turned it into 3 or 4 different sessions, we probably could go ahead and actually make it into shorts.
Well, I was thinking about, you know how I took the individual spirit from the cemetery from different years?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about making like kind of like a documentary type thing with the 3 or 4 times I've been to Broadhead. John always sounds the same.
Let me ask you something without keep your thought. What if we did sort of like a clear sheet on top and stop the film, and I don't want to say it right now. We'll wait until we get off. I don't know if it's right to talk about this on here.
Why?
When we haven't done it yet.
Oh, is it like an innovative idea you don't want to give away?
No, I don't know if it's even a good idea. That's why I want.
Well, I mean, this is a paranormal show. You can talk about anything.
Yeah, but why should we drag them all through the mud on it?
We're not.
If you took a sheet and you went ahead and put it up over like that one scene when we're in where I was doing the Estes, what the hell was that?
The cats.
The cats?
They're knocking all my shit off the table. Hold on a minute. Get down!
See what happens when you have a lot of cats. How's your cats, Anthony?
Oh my God.
Anthony?
Huh?
How's your cats?
Oh, they're running around everywhere. Jumping over everything. They don't come in here though.
I'm gonna knock you out. Want me to knock you out? Because I'll do it.
What did they do?
Jumped up onto the table and down onto one of the stools where I had a bunch of my bowling equipment stuff, like my hand brace and all that. They cleared the stool off. They like knocked it all off the stool. Ah, man, these cats. They're just
get an umpire in there.
Technically, if you go cat years versus human years, they're only like 3 or 4. So I'm yelling at toddlers. That's the way I got to look at it.
Yeah.
You know,
that makes a lot of sense. You know, you
so
don't want to do that.
that's what keeps me from getting so angry with them, is I think about how old they actually are in human years, and then I figure 7 years to every human year. And I'm like, well, shit, they're like a 3-year-old human kid, basically. And so, oh, yeah. But no, you were saying take a sheet and what?
and put it over and then slow the video down or stop the video when it showed all those orbs.
Oh,
And
speaking
then,
of which, Anthony,
and then you would track them. You would
not believe the amount, and I only have one particular one. You would not believe the amount of guaranteed energy, spirit energy orbs that were caught on camera while we were there, and they validated things that were happening and things that were said at the same time. Did you see that one video I made, Anthony?
Yeah.
I did make a short.
Oh, you did?
Well, I'm talking about that one where the spirit came in and set off your detector thing, your whatever you call that REM pod thing or whatever that had all the arms coming out of it. What's that called?
Mine?
Yeah.
That's your Paralogics. That's this thing.
Yeah, it set that off, right? When you're sitting at the table. Okay. Yes. Anthony, have you seen this video?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna play it for anybody that's on. We got like 9 people watching, so you guys probably haven't seen this yet. If you watch the camera real close, I was up in the music room of Broadhead Manor, and Christy came down and she just randomly set the camera tripod on the table, and so you can hear Bill and Greg talking, right? Okay, he said that there wasn't much going on in the building. It was real quiet in the building. And then Greg says something about how, what do you mean down here? And on camera, you can see the spirit energy coming in. And at that precise moment, you hear a beep sound. And Bill asking Greg, are you setting that off? It's really cool. Here, I'll show it to you.
Seems a little quiet tonight, but the building seems a little quiet tonight, but
for being down there,
yeah.
it wasn't.
Is that you? Set it up.
No.
And he's standing right next to you.
Oh, he's right here. Yes,
or she is.
How cool is that?
there was something. There was definitely something there, but
the camera caught him coming in.
And every one of these orbs was very distinctly different. You know, it went from the pulsating ones to the ones that flutter and all that. And it was really amazing. And we got to thank Bill about that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
If you know, and he's the gentleman that owns Broadhead Manor up in Broadhead, Wisconsin, and it's BRODHEAD. And it's a huge building, and he has a lot of good spirits in it now. And the ones that have screwed up as spirit have been, they know better now. Because the people that come in there are all friendly and loving. So that's why we do what we do in there. And when I was in the Aztec, Carol says the Aztec Indians. And I have a picture that one of the shows coming up, Anthony, if you're on here with us.
I decided to go into it.
I'll send you the picture. And it's in the fog. I think I showed you that one, the Aztec.
one is going. I'm gonna record night vision on that so I can see what's in front of us. Oh my God. There's Greg.
That was when I was. That's when I was doing the Estes, right?
There's Greg. Yeah, for anybody that can't see him, there's Greg right there.
Don't I look like an old codger there?
Bro, is it cold?
Oh, it's just. It was. Yes, it was cold. It wasn't as cold as the last time we were there, but it was pretty friggin' cold. And that's that's a dark blue jacket.
How you doing? Party.
That's the case. That's where he has some of the stuff that he has. This table is the one that Patty Negri sat where I'm sitting and just did the table tipping with like about 40 or 50 people on there.
3 seconds, son. Where's it at? Oh, hey, your feet. Buddy. Thanks, bud. Can't see anything. Oh, hey, your feet.
All right, here you go, Greg. See that? See those orbs?
What are you trying to do, hon?
I think that's it should have one going across the top. There goes one. There's one there. Just zigzagging back and forth and going down.
That one right there was incredible.
Yes,
Right,
it was.
right.
It changed.
That one that just came in, it goes up to that curio cabinet and kind of turns around and comes back. I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah, there it goes. It just went down.
That one right there, right there.
Yep.
See how it turns around and comes back? Right there. I'm gonna.
There's no lint in here or dust that we're picking up.
Now, if you watch right there on the left, it's going up, goes towards Greg, and then comes back towards the camera.
Five or seven?
I could stay in that room and do work in that room for 12 hours with no problem. That's how alive that room is. And they got all these characters that Bill Walters, his partner Ron, creates. Watch what Reggie does.
This is so funny. This is so funny. That doll right next
jump out
to
of
that.
his skin.
Okay, see that doll right next to it, Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right
I'm looking to see what those buttons are for on that doorway or whatever that is behind that cabinet. And the light just veers over a little bit. I see her face in my peripheral, and I like jump back a foot with my head. I like jump out of my skin. You can see me kind of set back. My heart just stopped for a second there. See, I'm telling Christy about it right now.
Are you ready?
See, they don't pay any attention to me. I can say, "Are you ready?" 20 times. I could be on fire and they'd be
Yeah.
keep on, because that was so exciting for Reggie. But that was cool. I thought that was really neat. What am I doing down there? I'm checking for spiders or something. Chris, oh, I dropped something. He almost had a heart attack.
I said that we've got a podcast going, so a live going, so I was wanting to find a light switch if there was a light. That way that they could see everything. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Joanne.
Is that what you were saying on the film? Oh. Oh, Beth's here. Beth is here. Nancy's still here. Carol's still here. All the way back up. I'm trying to get this damn blinder on, and I have to buy new blinders. I've worn through 5 pair already. You can see how how the one strap that should go around your head is hanging underneath my chin. This is we got another one coming in now. I think it's over on the right, isn't it? Yeah. No, there it was.
There's a bunch of them right now.
Yeah. That's because you're bouncing around.
Hey, I got a question.
What?
What's the point and it's kind of a funny question, really. It's comical. What's the point of wearing a blindfold in pitch black darkness?
If there's any light that comes through or you see, you're going to break your concentration.
Yeah, but couldn't you just close your eyes?
You know how? No. Well, I try to close my eyes when I do meditations, and sometimes I use the blinders for meditations too, whether they're guided or not. It's the fact that it's the interruption, okay?
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, if somebody produces a light and it flashes, you have to start all over again. That's the way I look at it. And, from all the investigations. I get it. Yeah. I've never been comfortable with a mask on. Ever. You know what? When you talk to like Tim Woolworth or somebody like that, or if you went ahead and talk to Bruce Holiday, and then you brought up the Estes method in the conversation, you would automatically he would agree with you on that. You're communicating with spirit, and it's you and the spirit. It's not anybody else. So I don't like tangents. I don't like to get stopped. I like to complete the thought before anything changes. And that's the most important part of it, is just like when we were in the Alamo, we sort of all went our own ways. You remember that?
Oh,
When we walked in the Alamo, we all went in separate ways, because I went to the left and I went into that room where the women and the children were at. And that's where
Carol mentioned something in there about how it heightens your other senses. It does. It does for most people.
Thank you.
But the in my case, the overwhelming feeling of just the blackness of not being able to see,
Right.
it dampens my senses more than it heightens them, because I'm like going, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not in my zen, in my zone, because I'm uncomfortable.
Everybody, when they do this,
Yeah.
they have to tweak themselves. So there's certain things that are good and there's certain things that aren't good. So you have to make the changes according to the different person doing the experiment. Somebody got in trouble over there, I think. What did they do now? Yeah, yes, you can communicate with spirit without gadgets. The only thing the gadgets does is it amplifies the thought process,
Look around the
what
others.
the responses are. And if you have people with you, then they automatically are recording it and then are automatically being witnesses to it. So that's your answer for that. I don't know if you guys.
There are a ton of people out there that can communicate without the gadgets.
Yeah.
But my personal whole journey is to share this with the entire world. Like, so that's why I always go after seeing and hearing out loud, to where even the most skeptical person can hear it, and that's what my what do you call it? My motive, I guess, for my journey is. And that's why I don't even trust my own natural abilities half the time.
If you guys first saw this picture that's up here with the dolls in it and me sitting at that table, doesn't it look like I'm going to be one of those guys with the sword? What is that called? Fencing. Don't I look like I'm in a fencing match?
Because of the antenna?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I spotted that and I thought, oh man. That woman's here. Dana's here.
Edges of what?
Oh, there goes that other road. That was a real bright one.
What's your name? Downtown.
There goes another one across the top.
Is that a nickname? Is it downtown? Who's watching? I am. They're all here though. How many? How many?
That was a good session too.
Magic. Too much light.
And I think it has more to do with spirit than anything else.
About the living.
Oh, there! Look at that one! Look at that one! Look at that one! On the left, there he comes. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, that's. Well,
There isn't anyone on the planet.
Whoa! There he is again.
I'm redoing it. Is what I'm doing. There is no one on the planet that's going to convince me this is a bug or that it's dust. Look at this little guy. It's probably one of the children in the building or something, checking us out. And right here, I'm going to redo it a couple times so you guys can really see this. Right there. Right there. Now watch they're going back and forth and down and.
Very cool.
Oh, there's a lot of little lights.
There, you're doing it again, huh? Yep, you are.
Oh, there's a lot of little lights in here. Oh,
I wonder if he was communicating with the dolls.
Oh,
That's unbelievable, man.
That's cool. You know, we can do a short on this.
over here.
We could do shorts on a lot of this stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
with the other cards that I gave you, you know, we could grab things that I did earlier.
This is the place for you. This is the place for you.
Because tomorrow night we have another sessions, more sessions. But I think it's going to be Carol. It's going to be 4 of it. Chris, now they can't come. So instead of me trying to call you up and talk to you about it, I can tell you here.
We all have friendship. Who's shy?
I don't. Whoever is due to come on, I would try Diana too. If you want me to make the calls, tell me tomorrow. Give me a call.
At the motel.
And I can call them. But just give me the names and I'll set it up for the links too, because I got to do that tomorrow morning.
Turn that off.
I didn't get anything done because I had to take Margie to the hospital for how she hurt her knee again, and when she fell down. So she's on a crutch, and I had to take her to the hospital and bring her home. And she had a CAT scan on it today. So I feel pretty bad about it because we're going, you know, she's trying to create a lot of food for the Thanksgivings. Who's got a box on? You got a box on, or are you looking at some, Reggie?
He's looking at stuff.
I'm going through a video real quick.
You have a guest here. You have a guest here.
You got people asking questions in the chat.
And there's not only that, but this happens to be, you know, the guy that runs our group. You could end up going ahead and cleaning toilets here pretty soon.
With us right now, I'm sure you are.
He's lost.
No, I'm looking for a particular part I wanted to show everybody.
Well, John.
Here's one for Anthony. Anthony, what do you think about orbs? Are they real, dust, bugs, etc., or are they determined on a case-by-case basis?
Yeah, it's a case by case. I mean, because we do get into these places, they're old. I mean, there's lint, all kinds of stuff floating around. But when you got them, especially these abandoned places, you know, you got bugs that get in, you know, but you can tell when something's not a bug and it's not light. There's nothing in there. You know, just the other day when we were doing the doll one, I had the candle in the front. And on the camera, we could see a light over there. And we kept, where's this light coming from? Because there's nothing there. But I could see it on the camera.
What was it bouncing off of?
It was the candle. I don't know. That's what I mean. That's what we you know, because we could see this light over there on the camera, but we couldn't see it. It was right in front of us. I
saw it the whole entire time.
So we're trying to do this. So here's, you know, we got lurker, you know, both of us, you know, we're trying to stick our hand through it. Like there's nothing here, but you can see it on the camera. Where's this coming from? And of course, with just bouncing it around, I said, oh, I think I know what it is. It's the candle. When I put my hand over the candle, it went away. But it is still crazy the way that it was, like you said, it was bouncing off of something, because it should have just been in the camera where the candle is, not another reflection over here. So we never could, we debunked it, I think, halfway. And I don't know where it could have been, how it could have been reflecting off anything. There was nothing there.
That was super cool too.
So
I really enjoyed that when you guys were doing that, and I was really envious that you guys were out there and we weren't with you.
Yeah, so yeah, it is case by case, but when you see them doing like when they start to maneuver in ways like the one that Reggie was talking about, it because it went up and then it went down. You could actually just draw a line and then draw another line this way. I mean, it's just going in like this. It's not a bug. A bug has more of a flying kind of thing. If it would have just flew down, but that just went and then went down.
Yeah, so they were really good captures.
You remember when I told you, Greg, that door that everybody was like worried about going down into in the boiler room?
In the boiler room.
Remember when I told you like the first thing out was I'm sexy?
You know where I was, right? And you know where Christy was? Christy was behind you. And I was at the top of the stairs.
Oh, okay. But you remember when I said that the first thing that was said was a female voice saying I'm sexy?
Yeah, I remember that.
And then I heard a gentleman say, "Can you help me?" Well, I'm going to share the just this door part because it was pretty.
Then we're gonna have to call it, or if you want to stay on, it's 11:33.
That looks cool. What is that?
I want to know who's in there.
Oh.
You didn't show. Did you show the whole room? Pretty good.
Can you tell me who's in there?
You can tell how old the.
And the story, this little short story of this was the last time I was anywhere near that door was during that Paracon. And everybody, like I was standing on that stairway Greg was just saying he was at, and everybody just was like, they almost showed fear of that room.
They did.
The way I read it. And so I wanted to know what was up.
Good night.
Good night, Miss Liz.
Hey, Liz.
Love and hugs.
Who's in there?
And the reason I want to go ahead and end it a little early is because we have to talk about something.
Okay.
And this is when you go in, right?
Yeah, and she says I'm sexy as soon as I open the door.
Oh, the anxiety is mounting. Oh, I would have had to have a gun in my hand.
And they even right there before I even opened the door, they said something about sexual something.
Go ahead.
Right here. Right here. They said something about sexual. I could feel it, man. As soon as I opened the door. Such a cool feeling.
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Hello?
It's right before the monster chews you to death.
Can you tell me? Can you give me your name?
She says I'm sexy.
What's in there?
I'm not gonna go down there.
I'm sexy.
Did you go in?
She said I'm sexy.
I'm sexy.
I'm not gonna go down there.
I'm sexy.
I'm not gonna go down there.
Why didn't you go in there?
The reason I didn't go down was because the steps didn't look safe to go down.
Oh man.
They didn't. They didn't. I didn't know if there's loose steps. And if you look real close, there's a drain like right here. but the stairway did not look safe to walk down.
There's
I looked down
been
and
a
I wanted to
couple.
go down there,
There
but
was
then
a
as soon as I saw it,
Go ahead.
Can you tell
You gotta
me
get off. Ooh, what's that back there?
who's down here?
Somebody was right there.
Yeah, I could see someone standing there.
Yeah.
that was the guy right there that said, "Come help me."
Yeah.
See? Should have went in.
You could have helped them.
Yeah. What's up, Joe?
Come and help me.
Joe De Hoyos is here.
Yeah, man, I would have jumped in there.
Well, we know you would have, Anthony. But, you got what do you got strapped on your hip? Not that you'd be able to carry it in this particular location, but I thought about that, and then I said,
Does it keep going in or around that corner? Like, does it go around or is it just that spot?
It's just that room.
Oh,
yeah, it's like a little staircase down again, and then there's just a little crap room. We sort of went through.
Are you saying? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, Greg. Are you saying what I'm looking at right here? Where is that a second stairway going down?
Yes.
See, and we'll never know.
Man.
And we'll never know because we didn't go in there.
Oh, we will know next time I go. I didn't know that was a stairway.
Play it back a little bit, and you can see it yourself. It's not that long. Not that long going back.
No, I mean it goes down in there, and then there's a second one going around this way. Is that what you're saying?
Play it back. There was one going down there.
Is that what I'm looking at right there?
Yeah. That's a handrail. That's a handrail there.
Damn it!
See, gotta go.
It's the what?
Man, I wish I would have knew that when I was there.
Well, I wasn't going to come down and get you out.
You can see that. You can see that drain right there in the middle.
Yep.
Let's see what looks like there.
And we'll never know. We'll never know. God damn it.
It's not gonna take that long. We'll be there. We'll be there probably in about 8 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. If we get an opportunity where it really starts to warm up, we'll give it a couple of days and then we can go.
I don't really understand, to be honest with you.
Oh, look at what Arthur says. Arthur says instead of the voice saying I'm sexy,
everybody was freaking out about last year.
Maybe it said it's shaky, referring to the stairs, warning you of the danger.
Being dirty in there, but there was someone in there that, an elemental or something in there and he seems to be okay.
That was the boiler.
I friend everybody, so you can bring Satan forward and I'll friend him. Don't show
that quote anymore.
I'm not afraid of saying nothing on a live.
Hey, take that back a little bit. Who was the guy with the checkered shirt on?
Okay.
Go back.
I was freaking out about last year. Huh? Well, it's mangy and dirty in there, but there's someone in there.
That guy?
No, there's a guy on the opposite wall where you were, like behind you, that appeared to have like an lumberjack shirt.
And
like Brett.
he seems to be okay. I
stand.
To the right of the boiler.
To be honest with you.
I don't see where I'm actually turning it
There's
that
something
far.
going on in there, but I don't know what everybody was freaking on in there.
I saw something.
Something in there that's bringing Satan forward and I'll friend him.
We don't really know what's in there, Reg. So, I mean,
That was Christy walking through.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Christy walking. Oh yeah, that one's debunked. I thought I had a checkered shirt guy. That was Christy.
Thank God.
Okay. Nah. Yeah, and then I had that black mass, remember? Also?
Yeah.
I had all kinds of stuff going on.
Okay, we're like running late here, man. We want to leave at 11.
Well, tomorrow's one of my few days off, so if Anthony wants to stay up and cause some trouble, we can.
It's up to you guys.
I'm behaving.
I got to go to bed though.
So
I actually got up early today. I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning.
He's already taking cat naps in the chair there.
I was out there working on my car.
I got up at what time was it? 5:30, I think, this morning.
How warm was it down there today, Wraith?
Oh, it's nice. No, actually, it was pretty cool this morning. Well, we consider cold. I mean, for me, it was cold. It's 53 to 52 right now.
In Texas, it goes 50, and they feel like they got to get on all their snow pants.
Hell yeah. That's freezing weather right now.
When we feel 50, getting out of the winter, we're all wearing shorts.
We had everything. I just had enough to put on to keep me warm, plus my hunting boots, or my winter, what I call my hunting boots, the ones I use for when I fish and that in the fall. And they're real lightweight and they're good boots. They're Cabela's. Who's got a 9.5 foot? You got somebody that you know down there that's got a 9.5.
Reggie.
One's
11 and a half.
Got what?
How big is your foot?
Oh, you mean my shoe size?
Yeah.
10 and a half.
Yeah, it's be too tight for you. They're my ice boots. I had an extra pair.
Oh.
They were too much on me for heavy snow. And I mean, like if you're going through snow, like 18 inches of snow, how it drifts on lakes. And we're out there ice fishing, and just going through the snow with these boots on was enough to. You would not be taking them off if you broke through.
I typically don't wear anything different in the winter than I do in the summer.
Well,
I didn't even put on a coat last winter.
Well, if you're on the ice, you would. If you had ice.
Yeah, but I hate winter, so why would I go on the ice to fish?
Because it's something to
blows
do.
my mind. It's so I know I'm from the north, but it just totally blows my mind listening to people excited about going farther north than we already are to go skiing or to go ice fishing or to go,
We ice fish here.
I hit Texas. The only time I'm coming back to Illinois is in the middle of July. And There ain't no way I'm going to come back for another winter.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
Yeah, I can't stand the cold.
Well, let's go. If you guys are going, if you want to stay on, it's up to you. Anthony says he wants to go to sleep. I do too.
Hey, so when you hit the end, did you got that one where it automatically kicks in your outro?
I think it has the option of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says set outro video, and I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Why does it you just set that and then it automatically does it for you?
Yeah, you click on that outro, then you click on your outro on your brand, and it'll pull it up right there. And then when you end it, it'll automatically go into your outro. So we don't have to be trying to time it. You know how we were trying to time it to come in and time it to come out?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now they got that feature where you just go live and it'll automatically put your intro in.
And then once it's over, it shuts off the broadcast.
Yeah, try it. I want to see if it works.
Okay, I just set it.
Okay. So when you hit end, it should go into it.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, have a good night. Thank you for everybody that's come in tonight.
Oh, there's a lot of people in there.
Love you.
There's a lot of people. We've even forgot some people, I think. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Love you all with all of our heart.
Yes.
Peace.